And just and welcome back to another big exclusive podcast. Let's jump right into it. So, we got to thank our sponsors, so we can go ahead and get the show started. Right out the gate, I want to thank iCraft Mart, home of everything you need, health and beauty. Critical Shot Studio. If we look good, we sound good. Holler at Don over at Critical Shot Studio. Epic Graphics and Crafts, exclusive partner for big exclusive podcast merchandise. Also, can we say Shea Harmony? Shea Harmony offers all natural products for the body with their whipped body butter being their most exclusive item. Shea Harmony's whipped and scented shea butter is sure to keep your skin moisturized, soft, and smooth and leave you smelling amazing. Shea Harmony also offers soap, beard and hair oil, essential oil remedies, and more. Shea Harmony products can be found on iCraftMart.com. Shea Harmony, bringing harmony to your skin. All right, I want to jump right into it because tonight we have a dope special guest. Shout out to everybody who's locked in on the Facebook feed. If you're watching live, do not forget to hit the share button. It's important. We need the algorithm too, as Brother Roll would say. So make sure y'all hit the likes, the hearts, and all that other stuff right out the gate. Dawn, good evening. Christine, she said, I'm up in this joint. Hey, y'all. Tamika said, hey. Rain, good to see you in here tonight. Rain says, hey. If you locked in on the YouTube, you can most certainly share there as well. Just hit that arrow, which is the share button. Send it out to a few, family and friends, and jump on board, the podcast. We're going to have some fun tonight. All right. With that being said, here we go. Let's lock into that there. My brothers is in the building right now, man. Comedian Top Flight. What's happening?
What's going on, man? How you?
I'm pretty damn good, bro.
I'm all right too.
How was your weekend?
Weekend was cold. I was in Buffalo, of all places.
Yeah, Buffalo be cold as fuck.
Yeah, they were ever disrespectful, and I was disrespecting them by coming out there with a hoodie on.
How was your Valentine's Day?
I don't know. I ain't get shit. So
don't trip, bro. I ain't get shit either.
Okay, yeah.
Angry OG, what's up with you?
I ain't get shit either.
You ain't get shit either?
No. We some ain't shit niggas.
I guess.
So
I ain't get shit either though. So
wait, how was your weekend?
You gotta give to get. So.
That's not me how it works.
You said you gotta give to get?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Ain't give nothing.
You been
receive nothing. And now where I come from, they said a fair exchange ain't never been a robbery.
Fair exchange ain't never been a robbery. So your weekend was good?
Well, I hung out. Yeah, I did a little hanging out on Friday. Tried to do a little drink and I couldn't get high, so
How the fuck you tried to do a little drinking and couldn't get high? Was you
couldn't get high.
stressed?
I might have been. I don't know. I couldn't get high, so I just stopped. Like, fuck it.
What
It was
was
just a waste.
what was you drinking?
I had tequila and Crown Royal apple. I mixed all that shit and still wasn't high.
And still couldn't get there?
Yeah, like 4 shots and it was regular.
Damn, that was wow. You was 4 shots in and you was regular.
Mm-hmm. I was low, but I wasn't, Then I hung out with my man Aunt Medlock, watched the game with him on Sunday.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that, man. We're gonna get to the game. I didn't watch the game. I had caught the YouTube the halftime show, so real time I had missed that as well. But we got to welcome in a special guest this evening. We're extremely happy to have her. And if you guys can see the logo up there, I think my finger's right under it. It's the NGTV logo, and she happens to be the owner of NGTV and so much more. I want to give a shout out to her for blessing our little podcast with her presence.
Hey,
We want to welcome Vicky to the Big Exclusive Podcast. What's up, Vic?
Thank you guys for having me. And this is not a little podcast. This is a big podcast.
There's big people on there, but
This is a big podcast.
there's big people on there. I don't know about the podcast being big. People big.
This is a big exclusive. Like, y'all tripping. This is major.
People on there. I don't know. Podcast being big.
That's me, my bad.
Yeah, he going live while we going live.
I gotta monitor that, right? So that when we play videos, I know I can hear when the video's in. But right now it's so low in my ear because when OG was talking, I couldn't hear him, and I was getting him 5 seconds later because it's delay on.
Oh, yeah. It's a link on Facebook.
Yeah, so
Don't sweat it.
nah, I ain't tripping.
But what's up? Like, he asked me did I want to talk about anything. I really didn't have any topics that I just wanted to talk about because I kind of wanted to vibe with you guys so I could know what I could talk about. You know what I mean?
Talk about whatever we talking about.
Because at the same time, like, I don't want to come in and steal the show because I could do that.
Well, we invite you to steal it.
I mean, shit, I ain't had a day off in a long time.
Still.
Take that thing.
And I ain't been on a podcast in a long time. So, with that being said, today's topic is...
Uh-oh. Wait. You're not just going to gloss over the fact that you own NGTV. Just give people a little background on that.
She said she don't want to be the face of it. And you going to put it out there like that.
No. All right. So, no, because he's right. I need to talk about NGTV. So, you guys, NGTV is only 2 years old. This year, this September, it will be 2. So, literally, we like 1.5. But we are thriving. And, of course, it's Black owned, Black ran. I'm proud of that.
Indian.
Huh?
I thought you was Indian.
I got it in my family. They're not being my grandmama did.
Okay.
All right, brother. I'm really, really proud of NGTV. If you guys have a Roku television or player, a Fire Stick, an Apple TV, a computer, an iPhone or an Android, you can go download NGTV Network right now and watch us. We have I made it for the independent creators, for the guys like myself and like, everybody's going independent now, from the music to the films. I made it for the home for the indie creators. And we are on the same level as everybody else. Literally, like, if you can download it we right next to Netflix. Download us on your TV. We can also be on the Samsung TV, but it's not in my budget right now. But it's coming. But I just want you guys to enjoy the platform. Not only do we have indie films, we have a couple of, full feature films that was in the movie theaters, and, go check them out. It's something for everybody, literally. That's our slogan, but it really is. We got something for, I want to say 8 months to 80. You can watch something on there because we have classic movies on there. We have kids stuff. We have podcast TV. Because right now, everybody say you got a podcast, but if you're on one of these apps, I don't care if it's YouTube, Facebook, it's a show. You gotta stop calling it a regular podcast. It's a podcast television show. And it's free. We do have the option to be subscription, but I want to keep it free because it's so much more money in sponsors and marketing versus than me making people pay $5.99 a month. No, don't get me wrong. $5.99 from 200 million people is a lot of money, but leaving it open leaves a space where you might have somebody want to drop $100,000 on one show. You get what I'm saying? You gotta look at it in both ways. Both ways are fair, but I'm leaving it independent also because I know a lot of people that's canceling these subscriptions because they can't afford them, and you'd be surprised how $15.99 can hurt your bank account when you only got a couple dollars left in it and they just snatch it right out. Mm-hmm. And nobody want to talk about that.
Yo, that always happens. It always happens. You sitting there with a little 30 piece in there, like, yeah, I'm good for the week, or I'm good for the next 2 days till payday hit. Man, they snatched that $15.99. You sitting there looking like, all right, ramen noodles again.
Exactly.
Ramen noodles.
And I would go through a phase where one time I might have every app. I might have Disney Plus, Netflix, HBO, Stars, and then the following month, cancel all that shit. Delete all that.
You ain't gotta do that.
You know what's wild? I'll have, I got a bunch of shit now. And what I'm constantly watching is Cinema HD, which is the backdoor bootleg John
Mm-hmm.
that got everything. Like anything new that come out, it's there.
On there.
Yep. Now the only thing is, sometimes you might have to deal with a little bit of buffering. But shit, if you them $15.99s, $8.99, $12.99, all that add up.
It's like for real, you might as well hit cable if you have all the apps.
Pretty much.
You might as well actually just pay cable because honestly, I hate the fact that Disney might take out their money on Tuesday, Netflix next Wednesday. You might as well take it all at one time.
Yeah, it's too much. Let's show some folks some love right quick.
I see them in the comments.
Yeah, they in here. We got family around here at the Big Exclusive Podcast, man. Shout out to Lisa Carter. She hit us with the hey. Bam said, Angry OG, please explain how you try to get a drink but not tipsy.
I must be an undercover alcoholic if ain't nothing happening. Because I damn sure drank that shit down.
Dawn said, hello,
half
guest. Rain said, exactly. Us black and brown need to stop diminishing low-key and our good shit. I agree. I was just fucking around. Me and Vic talk all the time. I know what I have. I might not even accept $100,000 for the podcast. I don't know what Flight might accept. $100,000 enough?
Yeah,
No, not to buy it. I'm saying they might pay you $100 for ad space and to produce it.
You give me number 3 from Popeyes for that shit.
OG said he taking number 3. You don't want the 4 for 4?
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
You don't want the 4 for 4, bro? Christine Kane said, I'm here today. Hey, Christine.
Hey, Christine.
Nene say, hey, y'all. Nene, I'm glad you comment and let me know you feeling better. I appreciate you being on. My sister Christine said that's dope. Congratulations, NGTV.
Thank you, Christine.
Lisa Carter also come through with the congratulations.
Thanks,
all right.
Lisa.
So
download it right now. And tag them in it.
So you just gonna forget Jillian Marie all the way from Oklahoma, huh?
Where?
She always from Oklahoma. You gonna just gloss over that shit?
It just popped up. Wait, it's live on your phone too?
Yeah.
You can, you can say it, right? You can.
No, you talking though.
But you can say
you read
it,
off
right?
the comments though.
Jillian Marie, all the way from Oklahoma. Yeah, shout out. She ordered wine before too.
She didn't get her wine?
As a matter of fact, Jillian Marie has been rocking with me as Big Exclusive since the inception of Big Exclusive on the Crush and Roll Morning Show.
Oh, wow.
Jillian Marie been rocking with me for a long time. Q said, good evening. Lisa Carter said, done. Christine says, I have it downloaded on my phone and my TVs. Dawn said, just did it. Christine said, hey, tell us about the time you were fangirling. Ha! Ha! Jillian Marie said, yes, sir. Yeah, she's been rocking out since the Crush and Roll Morning Show.
That's dope.
Yeah, like, that's why I say, we don't have fans, we got family. But since you're going to be here, you want to talk about it, you know, we can get with the shits. Don, I got all my videos loaded up. Yes, sir, my nigga. Since you the guest on the show today, I'm gonna read off the topics we got going on. So we got Super Bowl halftime, TikTok video of the week, Kanye West, a word from Sewell. We didn't get to that last week, so I want to get to that because Sewell was gracious enough to give us a word. I think it'll be something good for us to talk about. The Tinder Swindler and Jim Jones. You heard of the Tinder Swindler?
Yes.
That was
It's a
fast.
sucker born every day.
You look around. Let's change this. Make sure you guys follow our social media. That's at the Big Exclusive Podcast on everything. To find archive shows, hit up www.thebepodcast.com. We also have a YouTube out there. But most importantly, when we get this footage over to NGTV,
I'm waiting on them. They the only people signed up.
Bootleg ass shit.
I ain't receive a copy, an archive, a clip, a trailer, a sizzle, a reel.
listen, the producer right there.
Sipping on his little drinky drink.
You know this. He over there with a milkshake and shit. Instead of editing. So since you are a special guest today, we're gonna let you pick the first topic we talk about.
Let's jump right into the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl halftime show.
Let's jump right into it because I got some things I need to say.
All right. So first of all, if y'all seen the Super Bowl halftime show, I need y'all opinion on it right now. We're gonna try to get everybody comment in there. Tell us, how you felt about the Super Bowl halftime show. We ain't talking about the game. We're talking about the halftime show.
It was better than it was the last handful of years.
And
a whole lot better.
Okay, so just to give y'all some background, this year's Super Bowl halftime show, headlined by Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar. 50 Cent was kind of like a special guest appearance. Oh, shit, Nene, really? I personally think it's in the upper echelons. It's definitely in the top 10. It's a couple undeniable Super Bowl halftime shows that still stick out in my mind, right? Like, if we think about it, Prince, I think Prince fucked it up.
Michael Jackson.
Mike just stood there.
For a few minutes and
literally.
didn't even do anything.
Literally, Mike just stood there.
Mike pass out first and shit.
He let everybody die. He let the ambulances come scrape him up. Yeah. He said, all right, these regular people left. Y'all go get this work. So Mike, Prince, Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Bruno.
Yeah, everybody talking about Beyonce, but Bruno had something special with him.
Bruno with like set design.
I think they shorted them on the time too.
They did.
I think they shorted them on the time.
Definitely did.
I know they did Kendrick Lamar dirty.
He wasn't.
Oh yeah, can we talk about that real fast?
He only was on it because
they
he from
had him
California,
with the golden lord.
He picked
the golden lords.
The golden girls was on.
The golden lords from Media Man.
He picked that.
I was gonna say I doubted they made him.
Yeah, he picked it.
That,
He picked. They got the
all
chance.
Black dudes with blonde hair. Okay.
Somebody said he looked like R. Kelly or something like that.
I didn't even know who the fuck he was.
Kendrick.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is my opinion about the Super Bowl halftime. I feel like it was dope because it was Dre Day.
Yep.
I salute Dre. Back in my music, when I was in the music entertainment, I used to be a producer. I'm still a producer in the TV world too, but they used to say I'm Dr. Dre. So salute Dre. But I'm kind of like at the age where I was born when they was popping, but I was a kid. So to me, it was more like, they should have had somebody else do the whole
Like
show.
who?
It could, I don't, no. Like, for example, they were saying in 2025, Super Bowl gonna be in New Orleans, so it's gonna be like Lil Wayne and Lil Boosie, and they gonna be the New Orleans crew. You know what it is? I'm an East Coast fan. I'm not a West Coast fan, so I really wasn't feeling nobody up on that stage. I got respect for
Drake
him.
On
transcends.
halftime, like on the
The
Super
coast
Bowl?
don't matter. It's Dr. Dre.
Mhm.
It don't matter that he's from the West Coast. It's Dr. Dre. His music is
No.
It transcends coast.
Yeah.
I'm not now. Y'all can shoot me. Well, don't shoot me. Unfollow me. But even Snoop, like me, that's just the art of the
I don't
music
like
I listen to.
I don't like.
I never got in the car and said, "Yo, put that new Snoop Dogg on."
No.
I never got in the car and said, "Put Eminem on." Mary, I love Mary, but that song, I hate that. That's one of the songs when they come on the radio, I turn it. And that's like my auntie song. But I get why she did it because it was produced by Dr. Dre. Because at first everybody was like, why did she pick that one? Dr. Dre was cool with me. They all were cool. It's just like, I'm not a big fan of the people performing, so that's why I feel like my comments are voided because it was dope for the culture, if you want to say that, but the song choices that each of them picked, except for Kendrick Lamar.
Drake's songs was cool.
So
Yeah, Dre was cool, and Kendrick Lamar, "We Gonna Be All Right." That's like an anthem.
I didn't even know who he was. Like,
so for me, I don't get in the car on the regular and be like, yo, let me play some Snoop Dogg, but Doggy Style,
Well, he should have played that.
Doggy Style, like that whole
Yeah, the whole
album, to me,
was classic.
As a matter of fact, it's the first album. Well, no, it's the first bootleg album I ever bought in my life on cassette.
they should have had Ice Cube on there instead of Snoop.
Yeah.
Instead of Snoop.
Yeah.
All right.
They should have had Cube on there instead of Snoop.
Now that's a good argument, but why?
Because he's better. He's a better artist.
He a better artist.
He's a way better artist. Way better songs.
Like at the end of the day, nobody.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah, but you gotta look at his catalog. Like, what song would he?
What?
What song?
NWA,
You get the
whole
pick of the
catalog,
choice.
bro.
You get the pick of the
He
lyrics.
could've played
National
Indie Clubbing.
TV.
With Ice Cube,
Yeah.
But you know what it
song
was?
Could he possibly?
he got a
have?
whole bunch of songs he could play.
Okay, and name
His whole catalog.
one.
You pick one. You act like you don't know the song.
None of them.
So you-
fit
so
me.
You know what it was though? Everybody performed the song that Dr. Dre produced.
Exactly.
That was the issue.
But
Because it was Drake Day.
It was Dre Day.
Yeah, but Snoop has always been a much bigger draw
as a feature.
and
With
much
Dre.
more synonymous
With Dre.
with Dre than Cause remember, Ice Cube said, "Fuck the whole and
And stepped off.
no
blew up.
Vaseline." That's all I got to
Yeah.
say. No Vaseline, right?
But that's why I would have been more, I would have felt that more because it would have been like, yo, this is the first time me seeing y'all perform since I was a kid.
See, I didn't have a problem with the lineup at all. Like, at all. I had no issue with the lineup. Like, again, it's not something I play every day, but Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style, I thought was a great record. Eminem Show, I thought was an incredible album. So was the Marshall Mathers LP. Dre with
The song he did was cool though, and I don't even like Eminem, but the song he did was cool.
But what was most important for me in my ego was that white people unanimously lost their shit.
Yup.
They was mad as a motherfucker. They like,
That's what made it
yo,
all good.
it was all black people on
Yup.
there. It was racist.
Yup.
I said last I checked, Eminem was white. So the white delegation,
Eminem is black.
They kicked him out.
They kicked him out.
They traded him for Brian Gumble. And then he knelt. He knelt on
He
stage.
knew.
So
And he knew.
Eminem, now again, I don't know how true it is, but I've been seeing the shit on the internet like y'all been seeing, right?
They said they told him not to.
The NFL supposedly or allegedly told him not to kneel.
What they was going to do? Come snatch him off stage?
What was you going to do?
Yeah. What you
Ban
going
him
to
for
do?
life?
No, it might
Eminem don't
be
give
some
a fuck.
clause in his contract. He might not get that whole check.
He wasn't
No,
getting paid
so they don't
anyway.
get paid for that.
Well, none of them getting paid.
They don't get paid for that.
And then how much could you have paid Eminem where he would have cared?
Well, he cared, yeah.
Yeah, he's rich.
He don't even make songs no more.
He's like one of
Shit,
the richest artists, and he don't even make songs anymore.
Yeah,
He makes the Forbes list every year and don't even drop. Dre too.
yeah. So
Dre
what
ain't
can you do to
dropping-
them?
Right. So I literally heard they told Snoop don't wear no blue flag.
What he had
The
on?
nigga dressed in the whole
And he
flag.
crip walk.
And he crip walk.
This why they ain't gonna invite us back.
It don't matter. So what?
Listen,
So what?
see, here's the
you
thing.
want to be you want to be a train monkey and shit, man.
Yo, that's my whole point.
Yeah.
Fuck them and their establishment.
Exactly.
I don't give a shit.
Don't
Don't
invite
invite us. We like see a lot of black people run around talking that cool shit like I don't need no seat at the table. I built the house so I built the table and some. You motherfuckers be doing a lot of tap dancing for these folks to be a part of their situations, man. And it bothers me because you got people, kids and shit looking up to you, and half you motherfuckers supposed to be
And you on some
leading
Sambo shit.
our women, and you on some Sambo shit, man. I don't care. Like hip hop and our culture is so undeniable
Yeah.
that they should be begging us. They should be paying us. Like nobody give a shit. Like who's going? Let's be realistic, right? If the last 20 Super Bowl halftime shows, they sprinkle some black people in there, whether it's for tokenism or because they knew we was going to stick around to watch it. Without us, ain't nobody like who used to be.
It ain't football without us.
So when did the halftime show actually become a thing
Yeah.
that people around the world waited to see? Not never till we got on there and started making shit flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Mike
Okay.
stood up that motherfucker for 5 minutes.
Ain't say a fucking word.
Ain't no beat drop. It's fucking jets flying across, people passing out.
I'm not even gonna lie
Never
to
ever
you.
forget that.
Legit, the halftime show was the only reason why I watched the game because I don't care about either one of those games that was playing.
Now, most people do not give a shit about the game. A lot of them people just coming to see the halftime and the
And
performance
the commercials and
and the
shit.
commercials. A lot of, like I said, I'm happy that white people lost their shit because they felt like it was all black people. I feel like the culture won because I'm pro culture, and I feel like we should start creating our own spaces, continue to support those spaces so that those spaces thrive. We sitting on the stage with entrepreneurs like right now. Entrepreneur Angry OG got his own company. Flight is an entertainer. He's his own boss. He does what he wants in entertainment. Vic got her own streaming service. All right, and is a producer, music and television.
And I have a hookah lounge that's opening up St. Patrick's Day this year. So make sure y'all pull up.
Shameless
that?
plug.
It's called Concrete Garden. It's on Germantown Avenue, 2615 Germantown Avenue. There's an outdoor hookah lounge. Bring your own bottle. We got everything else.
It's gonna be cold.
Jeez.
I had to slide that in real fast.
When is it opening?
St. Patrick's Day,
St. Patrick's
we hoping for St. Patrick's Day because that's like the 17th of March and start warming up. Being though it's outside, we want it to be comfortable. We don't want people to be like, if it's too cold, we're not gonna open up. But for sure, April is on.
All right, let's get to some of these comments right quick. Jillian Marie said, yes, sir. I guess that was in reference to her rocking out with me since the Crush and Roll morning show. Reen said, I was watching the Tinder Swindler with popcorn and shots. Like every time a dumb chick gave up 10 grand, I took a shot. Damn.
Dang.
Nene said, boring to her in reference to the Super Bowl halftime show. Nene, that's wild.
She the only one to say it though. She was
That's
on them
wild.
drugs in the hospital. That's yeah.
Wow.
They just gave her drugs when she watched it.
Bam said, definitely one of the better shows. Reem said, halftime show was good. Lisa said, liked it. Jillian Marie said, by far the best in a long time. Jillian Marie is a white woman. right? Not to put her on the spot, but I want to know how she feel about the halftime show. Bam said, "Why don't anyone ever talk about how bad of a dancer Mary is?" Great.
She
Yes,
tries,
what
though.
is that
Part
about?
of
She
the
tries
dance.
though.
Hey, listen.
She tried.
Hey, listen.
She get an A for
She
effort.
need to stop.
She get an A for effort. Most people that can't dance ain't even gonna try.
I gotta say,
I want to know what the hell that move was at the end.
She
where
keep falling out.
she
Let
just
her
fell out.
move.
That was from you want to see a dead body?
I
She
think
just like fuck it.
She just was out.
She just had it at it because she felt it. It was good. She was like, you know what?
I'm just pass out.
yo, Mary. Here's the thing. I think what happened with Mary is she's so bad at the shit that she's iconic for it now.
Yep.
And
So
Lil
she
Kim.
get a pass.
Her and Lil Kim.
Lil Kim with the what the fuck? That is wild. So I think that's why
We
Mary
love
get a
them though.
pass.
We love them both.
And Mary is Queen Mary, man. Like she
For
been
sure.
in the game for so long. She gave like Mary was my childhood all the way to now. Like she just released the album. And what was it? Good Morning Beautiful or what is it?
Good morning, gorgeous.
Good Morning Gorgeous. Good Morning Gorgeous. So she's to me that's a hit record. She's still dropping hits, man. But yeah, I think she get a pass because she married Jay. She's been doing it for a long time, and it's so bad that it's good now. So she get a pass. Christine said halftime show was good, like how Eminem took the knee. He had the white people extremely upset. 50 Cent neck looked a little too big to be hanging upside down. I felt like he was struggling.
Yeah, he looked like he was struggling. He did.
So wait, listen. I've been watching motherfuckers kill 50 online all day. You know when In the Club came out? No,
That was from the video.
Right.
He was hanging up with had all the shit attached to him and all that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know how long ago that video came out?
That was in what, 05, 06?
That might have been before that. I think
It
I
was
was still in high school.
It was before that. I think it's been
It was
19,
like 05, 06, something like that.
19 years since.
I'm about to see right now.
It was like
producer. Figure out when.
I'm
But what I'm saying is, everybody got all these jokes for 50 Cent.
I'm about to say his out of shape is
It's the best out shit you've seen in my
He hanging
life.
upside down 16 years,
2003,
That's the year I
19
graduated.
years later.
yeah.
2000.
That's 19 years
That's that
ago.
good money.
19
Yeah,
years. How many of you
You
motherfuckers
do something that you could do
look
2
the
years ago.
same
2 years
as you
ago.
did 19 years ago? Don't worry, I'll wait. I want to see pictures.
I only got a couple motherfucking Wendell Zellers. He the same size since we was kids. He same size, and that's about it.
I don't know.
Shit,
The rattlesnake
I'm
the
about to
same
say
size.
the only celebrity Lorenzo Tate. That motherfucker look just like he just got off the dead president.
Well, yeah, Nia Long.
Nia
She's
Long.
another one of them.
That's a lot of them. But we talking
I'm
about
talking
people we
about
know
you,
personally.
Those are the
We talking about who we know
Those are the
personally.
exceptions.
I'm about to say Morgan Freeman.
Who trolling niggas with
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman been 70 since
Since I was 12.
Somebody been old my whole life. He been old my whole life, man. But the question is, I see all these people popping all these shots, and I'm looking like 19 years ain't been too kind to you. You might want to chill.
Yeah.
Like it's hard, okay? But like I said, like Flight said, his out of shape. Look, shit.
But that was another song that Dr. Dre produced too.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
shout out to Dr. Dre. You definitely a legend. You a GOAT.
For sure. Lisa laughing. Nene said, "Damn, Carter, I agree. She never was a dancer. She a two-stepper." Said Lisa.
She be like,
I'm sorry. Green
Shit
said she
was-
played Eminem every day.
This shit was the meme that they had up with the boy Zeke. Talking about, she gonna act like I ain't just died. She out here acting like I ain't just died. With that dumb ass look on his face.
I do. Like, you don't even realize.
He a legend. Forever. That dumbass expression.
I don't even think he realized how that facial expression is going to follow him the rest of his
Listen, he could get another job.
It's going to have to be.
Yeah.
You got to show that dumbass look, man.
Right. He's like,
He could get a whole other job.
That
We
shit
gonna
is
still call
cold.
him Zeke.
Yep, that shit is cold legend now. He is going
That's
down
good for him, though. That's good for him.
in a meme history, bro. Every time. That shit gonna go away for a minute. It's gonna die down for a minute.
And Odell going to substitute the Jordan cry face now. Think Odell going to take
Listen,
Nah, I don't think
I don't think nothing gonna replace Jordan. Bro. I think unless Jordan die, I think it's up to cry. Always gonna be
Odell going to replace him, I'm telling you. But Odell was
You think
crying
so?
like a motherfucker.
His knee was hurting and he won a ring.
Man, fuck Odell Beckham.
No, I like Odell, man.
Oh, fuck you. Too.
Odell got a bad deal when he was playing with y'all fleas, and when he went to the fucking. They tried to blame Baker Mayfield shit on him. Baker Mayfield is a fucking bum.
He a bum.
He's a fucking bum. They tried to blame Odell for that shit. Like
he a bum, bro.
Real fast, since we still on sports, did anybody see your guy Ben Simmons press conference?
No, we didn't see that shit.
So I heard. So he said that he doesn't have any mental.
They should rake him over the coals about that shit
Mental
because you
issues.
claim that shit.
Mental
There's people
issues.
that really got mental issues, you know, and you gonna claim that shit so you don't got to play basketball.
So can the Sixers sue him for that?
They not paying him. His shit is.
Yeah, they said they don't have to. Like he just voided his.
But what I'm saying was he was getting paid.
He got a lump sum in the summertime. He got like $8.5 million up front that they paid him.
So
Going forward, they was finding him and withholding his money. And
so he wasn't getting paid while he was out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And that's why he claimed the mental illness to try to create, go in the loophole where so he could get his money or whatever. But fuck all that. How about the fucking the little white girl in the Olympics that they allowed to skate after she got caught with the dope and shit? But you didn't let the black girl run when she was smoking weed.
They were saying
And weed ain't
because
a
she
performance enhancer. The shit that she took
was a enhancer.
it helps your endurance. And they let her fucking skate.
They were saying the clause was
She was white. Let's tell the truth.
I know, but they were saying because she was underage, they don't really have some type of laws.
It might fuck her up going forward, like her career. Well, what the fuck you think it might to the black girl?
Yeah, Sha'Carri Richardson.
For smoking weed.
The American board banned her. The Olympic board let the girl go. So that's what they were trying to do. That the American board got the black girl. The Olympic board did her.
They all totally did that. Shit was wrong. They all
IOC.
Yeah, IOC all in the same band.
Her shit was the American. The American athletic.
I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it. No, that's not what happened.
Olympic committee. I thought.
Yeah.
Olympic committee was for the
Listen,
girl.
produce. Do your thing. Look the shit go.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But that's what
She said then she gonna lie and say she made a mistake and took her granddad medicine. That's what the fuck she said.
Yo, you gotta see this nigga face.
That's what she said.
Yo, he upset.
She said it was her granddad medicine.
You gotta remember. You on camera now, bro. That face was everything.
You
bro.
can make that a meme.
That shit was gonna be a meme.
I say booty
Yeah,
shaking
it's her
time.
fucking grandfather medicine, man.
Booty shaking
You could
time.
have came with something better than that.
Booty shaking time.
That face was definitely going on a t-shirt.
Bro, you got your camera's right there. When you talk to the camera. That shit was epic and everybody missed it. He said she gonna lie.
Yeah, I took my grandfather medicine.
That nigga face was classic. Damn.
And this motherfucker trying to make a case for it not being okay. That's what I'm saying. Like motherfuckers be tap dancing and be saying bowing about shit like this, and that's not the case. Like they played the shit out of the black girl and let the white girl fucking and her shit was she smoked weed. Her mom died. She just found out her mom died. She smoked some fucking weed. That don't help you perform.
Mm-hmm.
This fucking white girl.
So anything is going to hinder your performance because you want to relax.
She took a performance enhancer, and the fucked up part about it is, if she met him, the people who else met him, they're not gonna have a ceremony for them. So how the fuck you gonna shortchange people for something that she did?
Exactly.
And you don't get your medal
I'm like,
until
oh,
later
she can't
on
play with me.
after the investigation. No, she can't fucking skate. You cheated and you got caught. And how the fuck was you taking dope at 15? Like, she's 15 years old.
You should have been a DHS worker.
I got nothing. Good shit, OJ. He just murdered that shit. And well, I don't got nothing. Put a ball on it. That shit is over. That shit is over. Let me get to some of these comments, man. I feel like I'm shortchanging our family, but that was good, man.
He ain't crying.
He gonna put the camera right the fuck on me too. I'm trying to get my shit together. These producers. Boy. I missed some. I think I stopped where Lisa says she a two-stepper. Rain said I play M every day. Q said must have been that corny song about the dancery. I don't like that either. Damn, y'all savage in the comments. Bam said I hear Lisa, but her two-step look crazy. Lisa says, say Cali people think Snoop. No.
Snoop is whack to me.
Well, that's going to be a topic next week.
He's overrated to me.
We talked about that before. Jill and Marie with the facts. Christine said white people was pissed. They was. Lisa said they were going crazy about how does that represent America. That's the one right there. We definitely should dive into that a little more. Let me pen that real quick. So I can get.
You know what's crazy with that statement?
No, wait, hold it. We coming right. I just want to get everybody. So we got to get our family because I know where you going, and I'm with you. Q said in reference to Mary J. Blige must have been that song when she be talking about dancery. Yeah, I don't like that one either. Jabira, hey, what's up? Thanks for joining in. Make sure you guys share it live, man. Lisa said I came from the halftime show. Tamika, I didn't watch at all. Feeling that, Tamika. Christine said I love football, even though my team wasn't in the Super Bowl. I still watch and love the game. True story. Mary looks great, but she is one. She be on some shit when she dances. I be dizzy watching her. Mary does look good though. Nene said best song ever. I look at myself every morning and say good morning, gorgeous. Thanks to Mary J. Yeah, I think that's a dope anthem for everybody. I believe help you, like a morning affirmation. Get your self-esteem.
Some people can't like what they see when they looking in the mirror, though, man. For real.
Jillian said, "I love it." Snoop Dre blew up when I was in junior high. Eminem in high school, and 50 Cent came out when I was legit in the club. Mary J, a classic icon. I agree. Q cracking up at Christine treading lightly, white with the YT. Lisa said most of those artists are in their 50s, I recall. Yup. Well, I think Dre being the oldest at 53.
No, he older than that, probably. Dre got to be older than 53.
Oh, all right. Christine, me too, Nene. 59 looks good, looks great. Don't get me wrong. She meant to say 50. But the neck had me hollering. She meant to say 50. Oh, all right.
That's Dre 56.
Dre 56?
Yeah. He looks good.
He does.
That's one old head.
Like a pedophile.
Facial hair.
Like you got to have. When I told me when I was younger, beware of a motherfucker with no facial hair. Like you look like a creep with no facial hair. He might as well cut his eyebrows off and everything and shit. Like they ain't got no hair, no mustache, no beard. Like
yeah, I always thought that was the pedo face.
Yeah,
like the toucher face. Like
he might, but listen, y'all gotta understand. Everybody beard don't grow in nice and full and healthy. That's why they need some of that. Okay. That's why they need some of that oil. What was the sponsor?
Shea Harmony.
What about
they need that Shea Harmony.
Oh, you don't got no beard, but what about the mustache?
That's true.
Yeah, goatee or something.
What comedian was that? Where is your stash? You remember that? I'm the only one. Anybody remember that? Like, was it Deion Cole? When he was like, "Where is your stash?" If y'all know, like in the comments, let me know who said that. Nene said that song helps so many people that have low self-esteem people that think they're ugly making that song, I believe she helped a lot of people with a lot of insecurities, and now they wake up and say, "Good morning, gorgeous." I agree 100. Like Christine
They
said,
be lying.
Bam said it was mentally draining dealing with DOC. With DOC. Lisa said they said because she was a minor, blah blah blah. I guess talking about the gymnast. Tamika's laughing. Lisa said the medicine is banned all over. Said the medicine is banned all over. They said laugh out loud how it get in her grandpa's mess. Wow. So the shit is banned all over.
What your grandpa
So now
got?
your grandfather got some illegal stuff going
So
on.
Graham, she just sent Pop to jail. Dawn said I bypassed that song when it comes on because of my insecurities, but I'm going to listen when the pod goes off. And thanks to my beautiful bestie, brings me up. She said, Dawn, you are gorgeous. Christine said, I don't want to go to Facebook jail. And Q said, definitely a sketchy look, talking about a naked baby face. So I pinned that comment so we can go back to it. And Lisa said they were going crazy about how does that represent America?
The same way American history that they teach in the school represents America. The same way. Do that represent America? The way they teach in history in school? That ain't this America.
How does what represent America?
So the Super Bowl halftime show was like predominantly hip hop.
So is the league though. The league is 70% black.
And listen, honestly, it represents America because every culture takes from hip hop, from the Asians, Koreans, and whites.
Yeah.
Everybody takes from hip hop. Like hip hop really. Listen, lesson plans. Teachers gotta slide that in just to keep people interested.
We do.
They're the only people that buy the music.
Yeah.
For real, because black people, we bootlegging like you just said.
We looking for the hookup.
We on free streaming platforms. We on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm listening to everybody's album on YouTube. It's like I'm like, but no, seriously, like that's how it represents America because hip hop, everybody takes from hip hop, but then want to cancel when they got doing what they want them to do. Yeah. You see, they don't mind us saying the word.
That's just them with their privilege. Like all that shit's supposed to be slandered in their favor because they have that privilege. Mm-hmm. They got that white privilege is innate. It's in their fucking system. Like that shit is born into them. Like, and they feel like they always got to be, up here, and you're not supposed to never be up there with them. And make them feel good about themselves. Exactly. But you could teach this bullshit American history in schools and think that's representative of this country and how the country was built or whatever. That's a fucking blatant lie. Like it's a fucking lie.
And we just was talking, because I teach. And me and one of the teachers was just saying how we have a white guy teaching black.
Yeah, how the fuck you teaching black history and you white? Like,
I feel like it's not saying that he don't know about black history.
It should be coming from your own kind.
It should be coming from somebody that actually experience the history.
They're not gonna let my black ass go nowhere and teach about the Holocaust.
Nope.
And I don't care how versed I am in it. I can study that shit forever, but they're not gonna let me sit with a bunch of fucking people, of Jewish descent and teach them about the Holocaust. It's not happening.
It's not. And that's real rap.
So I think my problem with the question, how does that represent America? Right? Because the performers were predominantly black.
And they had a token
white people.
They had a token white dude. It's the reverse of what it usually be. All whiteys and they give them token nigga. So now it's in reverse and they got the problem.
The thing for me is you have every performer on that stage was born right here in America.
That's how it represents America.
In its most technical, simplest, base form. It represents America because they're fucking Americans.
Well, how about none of us don't really belong here then?
Question, one second. let me ask this. How do you get the balls to ask, how does those performers represent America when all the propaganda that they put out there to the rest of the world, that they put out there globally, is that America is this ultra-free country, this melting pot of all, that's their
the land of
keyword.
opportunity.
The land of opportunity. But yet every single person that was represented on that stage, that performed on that stage, was born in America. And you question, how is that American? Which shows your racism, number one.
Because guess what? They was in the minority on that stage.
Here's what else they don't fucking understand. Since, what is it, you might know, Vic, since 1928 television? Anyway, as far as I can remember, 1928 till fucking now, the airwaves are dominated by white people.
Till now.
Till fucking that, since the inception of the television, white people have been able to dominate the airwaves. They got to tell their story. They get to make some shit up and sell it to you. They get to blatantly lie and sell it to you. They get to whitewash our history. Them motherfuckers had us thinking that Indians was the most savage motherfuckers on the planet.
And it was them. It was you motherfuckers. It was you motherfuckers.
On television, it was Cowboys versus Indians.
Exactly.
What
you gonna cut a deal with them and come back and slaughter them and shit.
What? Why?
They taught your dumb ass how to hunt, how to be self-sufficient.
How to wash your ass.
Yeah, y'all dirty motherfuckers came over here on some dirty shit.
They taught y'all how to wash y'all
and y'all
ass.
came back and slaughtered them and claimed they shit.
And then brought disease to them.
Yeah, disease-infested fucking blankets and shit. Like, and then Columbus, how the fuck he discovered something that was already here? How you discover something with people here living, thriving, and you discover something? You discovered the new world. Remember, this shit was called the New World.
For me.
Listen, this topic we could talk about for 5 hours. And this Black History Month on top of it. Don't get angry, or be angrier.
and I don't want to come. Let me run this real quick. I don't want to come across like I hate white people, because I don't. Right. The point I'm trying to make is those group of white people with the sense of entitlement, the sense of privilege, them ones who don't want critical race theory taught are the ones I'm speaking about. The trolls who had the nerve to ask the question, how does that Super Bowl halftime show represent America? Is some bullshit. Those are the kind of white people I personally fucking hate, and I can't stand them. And I'll say it until I'm blue in the face. Okay? Just like every black person is not a criminal or a thief, every white person isn't racist. Okay? The ones I'm talking about are the people who get to ask that dumbass question, how does that Super
and
Bowl
have a straight face asking that shit. You got a straight face like that. Attitude
and serious about this shit. Those are the people I'm talking about. That is some fucking.
You just forget about it. That was so long ago. Blah blah blah. You don't tell the Jews.
It really was
but you don't tell the Jews to forget about the Holocaust, though. You don't tell them that. You don't tell them to forget about the Holocaust. We're supposed to forget about slavery because we wasn't around, or you don't even know nobody that was a slave and all that shit. But you don't tell it to the Jews.
Yo, listen.
You know, they still getting reparations.
Exactly. That's why they run the fucking world.
They still getting paid.
That's why they got all the fucking money. They control all the banks. Who the fuck own all the banks?
Listen.
How much debt we incurred to fucking Israel? How much we in debt to the motherfuckers?
Vic, how long you got?
Not that much longer, but I'm in here. So when I leave, I'm just going to leave. Excuse the camera angles. I'm going to say my little piece. I ain't going to mess with the producer because he be acting scary like he don't want to. I'm playing.
Shots fired. Bang.
Pew,
bang.
pew, pew.
Who is shaking time?
I'm gonna read some of these comments and then we're gonna leave that where it's at. We're gonna move on. Who do we got? Lisa said, but everyone listens to hip hop, even Christians and country both have hip hop. Yep. You might not never heard it because it's not in the forefront. You have Christian hip hop rappers and country hip hop rappers.
Hip hop is
everything, all encompassing. They
it's nothing but words that rhyme. Like, it's really not that deep, and that's what I'm saying. Hip hop is America.
It's the swag, though.
It's the swag.
Nene said, "Dawn, you are simply beautiful and gorgeous. Don't
tell them what all these roses they're giving out. Like everybody gorgeous and
It's
beautiful.
Valentine's Day, man.
Come on, man. And now everybody beautiful. Just like last week, everybody had a turkey. And upon further investigation, what happened? What happened? What happened? Like everybody had a turkey last week.
Hens.
When we looked into it.
Well, wait, where y'all? Wait. You're talking about chicks.
What the lie detector test determined, like
Cornish hens.
See, now you're
we had somebody that copped to having one, and then found out, oh, they looking on that mind. That was a mistake. Thumbs down the joint. Like, you know, you had no turkey when you
they blocked me.
Oh, they did?
Couple of them blocked me. Couple of them blocked. I had a friend that was like, oh shit. Okay, never mind. My
I
bad.
would have blocked you too.
I mean, we gonna investigate when you get up.
I'm not. I'm gonna tuck mine in.
You can't have no turkey.
You can't have a turkey.
I'm not
You
claiming.
can't tie
I'm not
sweater
saying
around
I
that
have
ass.
one though. I'm not claiming one. I don't have
But
one.
if you don't got one, you don't got one.
Exactly.
Like what's the big deal? Like,
it was never a big deal. It wasn't even a
it's a
big
lie, though. Like,
Until people start lying. That's what happened.
That's right.
Motherfuckers start lying.
I turn right. I turn right in the
He
law.
was going to
Uh-huh.
bed.
Dude, stop down. I take my.
I turn right in the Law and Order on their ass. Doom doom.
Yo, that was funny as shit though. Motherfucker was like this, four thumbs up, you know.
You can see a turkey from the front.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Pause, but
I was
you
about
can
to
see a
say,
turkey from the front.
what's your name on Facebook?
From the front, you can see a turkey. So if you can't see it from the front, you might as well say.
That was hilarious though.
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
Oh. P, what up? World P said, for what I'm reading, they didn't get their check yet for the halftime show. Oh, man, ain't no
So
check.
they don't get paid for
They
the
don't get
halftime
paid
show.
anyway.
All the NFL do is pay for their set design and pay for like the fly everybody out, but they don't get a check. Their check is they get more streams after they perform, which is true. Everybody after that performance, even people
the
go
price
back.
yesterday's price ain't today's price.
Yeah. But for real, like you said, I'm still not checking for Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
All these, like, don't get me wrong. He's a good at everything else he do, but music is just not his strong point
I
to
don't
me.
like him music. He's whack to me.
I like Beautiful, the one Pharrell
Yeah, he had a couple songs.
He got a couple songs, but as far as me, like,
but for them to put him in the verses with DMX was disrespectful.
it was.
How do you gonna put him in the verse with the dog because he called himself the dog? Though?
That don't even make sense.
It don't like he on the stage with he on the verses with DMX. Like, are you kidding me?
Man, DMX.
Snoop is not a lyricist to me. Put it like that. Like he
He's
might
corny.
rhyme,
He just be
but
saying shit like
yeah.
some nursery rhyme shit. Like,
Like, I like again, my favorite album,
It's Dog
and the
Pound.
only one I ever bought was Doggy Style.
You didn't even buy
He
it.
got a
You
couple
bought a
songs,
bootleg
like-
tape.
I bought
deep
a bootleg
cover.
tape. Yeah.
He
Deep
ain't get
Cover
that
was
money.
the shit. Beautiful was the shit.
And I ain't bought shit else because I just never thought he was that good. Like, but DMX,
Oh,
Man, I
yeah.
was just
I'll
listening to this shit
argue
over
for
here on
him
the couch.
being top 5 in my top 5 list every time.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah, he
I get in
definitely
the car when
I'll
we
argue
He
that every
definitely in
time.
mine.
I don't give a fuck who you
He
is.
definitely in mine.
You name your top 5. I'm gonna name my top 5, and you're not gonna get mad because DMX is in it. I'm gonna argue you
Yep,
down,
yep.
and I'm gonna make you mad.
Man, we might get into a tussle about that
I
shit.
might have to tussle for that. We definitely. As a matter of fact, I told that story on the time I met DMX on when I was live earlier on TikTok. That shit was a dope ass story, and that shit was on my. And every I don't know. So often I'll post DMX on the Throwback Thursday type job.
The convo.
Listen, I got it on tape.
I was just listening to the old man before I came over here.
Bro. I got the footage.
Convo.
Yeah. M&G rap. Funny thing is, I didn't actually like hit Cool G Rap up. Like I got his number. Like for me, I never called him, right? Because I just don't have a reason to call him. But
Be on the show. What do you mean you don't have a reason to call him?
nah, he's like he'll definitely do that. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, do that. Even if you talk about old stuff, that's fine.
But no, I was kind of waiting because he has a documentary coming out. And
Oh, so
I
you can promote
I
that?
actually shot footage for his documentary. As a matter of fact, all DMX footage you see in his documentary, I shot all of that.
Cool.
So I was kind of waiting for when that come out to kind of like,
That's a good interview. Y'all can promote that as well.
I think, that'd be a good time for that. But
Yeah, it was disrespectful putting them in the verses with DMX, man.
yeah, but Snoop and see everybody and it's people out there who said Snoop Dogg won that verse.
They were just Snoop fans, that's all. You just got to be a Snoop fan to say some
Yeah,
retarded
if
shit
you're a
like
Snoop
that.
fan, you gonna say that.
Yeah, because if you're a fan, you're a fan. Nothing nobody
I
else say
I
gonna
ain't
sway.
even see.
I ain't never see that either.
I ain't see the verse.
Y'all didn't see that verse?
I'm happy I didn't, cause I probably would have threw tomatoes
Tomatoes, boo.
at Snoop.
Q said Cornish hen. She cracking up. Dawn said, I do got one, period, angry OG. Dawn said she got her turkey.
Well, why she telling me? I didn't say she
Damn
had no
flight.
turkey.
I forgot you was there. Lisa said, flight checking everyone page. She said, Lisa said, not all turkeys can be seen from the front.
Yes, you can. You can tell. There's something about it. It do
All
something
right,
to your
real
thighs.
fast. No, I ain't even gonna ask this question.
Ask her what?
I gotta leave soon, but I really want
Here
to
we
know.
go. I got it.
Ask.
Where you saw this
I
picture
pulled
at?
the picture up.
Where
I
you
got
saw
it.
this picture?
I got it.
Who is that?
That's her.
Let me see.
Yes, sir.
She got curvature back there.
Oh,
She got yeah. She
It's
got.
a Cornish hen.
She got yeah.
No, that's
nah,
all right. No,
You got.
that's a Thanksgiving turkey.
That's yeah. You got a little curry,
It's a Thanksgiving
little pepper steak.
No, my question is, I know this is like a little bit, this is
No, it's not.
it is, because you know how I just said you could see a turkey from the front. Can a guy, you know how,
Kill a guy
weird.
what?
you know how guys be like, oh, you look like you got some good pussy, like,
That's
is
just
that
a
real
bullshit
thing?
statement. Like, no, yeah, no.
All right, I just want to make
No.
sure.
How can you
wait,
look like that? How can you look like that?
wait.
How can you look like you got good pussy?
Wait.
Because I'm tired of hearing people say that.
Somebody told you that?
Listen,
Yeah.
Is it?
No, anybody tell me that. I'm just
Yes, they
asking.
did. Stop lying.
They say that to you? Legit.
I have heard it before. I have heard.
Okay, so
How can you look like that? What's the look?
That's what I want to know.
it is.
It's a
It
look.
is, bro.
It's a
It
look.
is.
And
It's
I'm
a
here to
shape.
say it's
As
not.
a matter of
It's
fact, it's not. I don't think it's a shape.
it's a yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
it's not a shape because I
I
don't really
think
have
it's
a
a
crazy
look,
shape.
and I think it's a way, like
Somebody carry themselves.
you could just tell.
No.
Yeah.
You know how
You tell the way it's shaped.
what they say. What they say. They say.
It's a lot of number
big,
twos
big
out
energy,
here.
right? Big, good pussy energy. She got good cat energy, motherfucker. And some of them you can look at and just tell, bro.
No. I've been around the block a lot of times and I ain't never.
You ain't never seen
I
that.
You might have skipped over
I
a
don't
block.
believe that. Like,
You ain't never.
I don't believe you can
so
look
wait,
at somebody and say that.
No, wait, all right. Okay.
You can look at somebody and say that you want to have sex. You know, I want, but you can't look
You
at them
ain't
and
never said.
definitely
You ain't
tell
never
that.
said. You ain't. Don't lie.
No, how you
The
look like
camera
that?
right there.
I'm not gonna
The
lie.
camera right there.
How
You ain't never looked at a joint and be like, yo, she like she got some good.
No,
pussy.
she looked like I want to hit or something like that. Yeah.
You ain't never say she look like she got some
No,
good pussy.
it's retarded. Like it don't sound. It don't.
Nah, bro. I
I
think
never.
that's
You can't. I don't think you can.
legit.
I don't think you can put your finger on that and say that. Like that.
I think that's legit.
Every man
All
has
right,
said
now
that.
let me ask this
Every
question.
man said that. At least
This will
once.
be my last question. It's crazy, gotta end my time on the show with these kind of questions, but it's questions when I'm around certain men. I be wanting to know. You know, you gotta ask some men some questions.
Okay, come on, you come to the right place.
Have you ever, since you said it's a thing for you, have you ever saw a girl and said she looked like she got some good cat, and then you got it and it wasn't good?
No,
So every time-
So every time you hit something, it was good.
not everything. Look, no, bro, come on, wait. The question is, have I ever looked at somebody and thought like, yo, she got?
And it
I think
wasn't
she got
that
some
so
good
far
pussy.
so long.
No, because I don't look at every woman and think that.
The ones you did look at, though, she asked.
If you
I
hit,
was only able to get one of them, and it was.
and it better be the one you
So you're
went
not a
down.
good example then,
No.
because a broke clock right now twice a day. So you only had one, so you're not a good example. Like,
I didn't say I was.
yeah,
I
so
just
we
said
can't
you
use you.
the
Let's
person.
ask the comedian over
Let's
there.
ask the comedian.
This nigga.
I learned from the last time.
This nigga.
Yo, you got yo, this fucking phone rang. It wasn't even 5 minutes later. This shit.
Was your girl? Oh shit.
It wasn't even 5 minutes later.
We still live?
Yeah, we still alive. What kind of shit is that, bro? Come on, man.
Fuck that. You said, no, you did that shit the last time.
Lined you right up.
Oh, you got to be a little quicker there. No, sir, I'm not falling in that hole again.
But listen,
But what's the whole legit? You can't. Everybody got a history, bro. She
if you don't
ain't no
have a
virgin,
history,
bro.
then I really can't trust you because I feel like you're gonna try to create a history with me and gonna be out here acting crazy. I'd rather deal with somebody that's tired, wore out, maybe want to shake a leg sometime, but I don't got time for nobody that don't have a history. So you're lying. She know you got history.
Who lying? I'm single.
Fuck you going to sleep for then?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You single?
If you
What you
single,
going to sleep for?
he got
I'm
situations.
single. I ain't stupid.
He got situations.
That don't add up.
Yeah, it does.
Not at all.
Yeah, it
that
does.
Don't add up.
That math ain't math right now, bro.
Okay, well,
That math for
your
sure.
add
ain't
and
math.
my subtract and his division.
And look, at the end of the day, bro, you got some shit you just gotta be grown about. Like, I'm responsible for me. I ain't no motherfucking virgin. It is what it is.
Nene just
Exactly.
in town. She got offended by what I said. She emotional right now.
Oh,
Wait, hold on.
You got number the other one blocked shit.
Wait, should I read this?
And another one.
She emotional.
Oh.
Well, first, I think I think she's wrong. Though. I think she misunderstood.
No, she's just emotional right now. That's
What did it say?
Um,
Oh, you don't want to read it. Is it long, John?
Yeah.
Oh,
It says now, old head, that's really fucked up. This young lady says she suffered from insecurities within herself. And me and Christina, I believe that's the lady name, is trying to uplift her and let her know she is beautiful. And here you go with the negative comment hurting people. And you might have just set this lady back. This podcast is supposed to be about uplifting people, not tearing people down. I'm surprised that I'm off this joint.
So again, she sound like the gooch now, right? Because anytime I say something else about anybody else, it's funny. So when I make a joke about something like that, you gonna get like that? Like,
But
why?
let me nip this in the bud. Did you go look at the lady that she was talking about?
No.
So that's why I say I think she all.
No, I didn't even talk about the lady. I just said, yo,
It
what's
was
up?
just- I
What's
thought
up?
it was
What's
a
up? We
general-
giving all these
it was
roses.
a
Like,
general-
did you think it was general too?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I thought it was
I just said,
general.
what's up with all these roses being handed out? Like, so what are you talking
Yeah, I
about?
don't think that was. First of all, I don't think that was. Yeah, Nene, I think you circling the airport on that one, and
Oh, Nene said that?
yeah, she and then she gonna say, "I'm sorry, Miss Dawn,
Go on.
for the ignorance of this show." Wow. Wow. Nene, I think you off base. I think you misunderstood. OG ain't once
Never
go
called
look at
nobody
who he was
ugly. He
talking
just
about.
asked
He never-
what's
I
going
didn't
on.
say.
He
I
didn't
don't
even know what
she
was
was talking
going on.
about.
He said, "What's going on with giving out all these flowers?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think that was directed at anybody specifically. I thought that was a journalist. That's why I didn't say. First of all, Dawn is like my little sister. I wouldn't even let you offend her like that, bro.
I didn't even know who it was.
No, but I don't. That's what I'm saying. If I'd have thought that, bro, I would have nipped it in the bud live on air. I wouldn't have let that shit fly like that.
You ain't built like that, nigga. The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I am. I'm definitely built like that.
So listen,
But I think, yeah, Nene, you off base. Come back. Matter of fact, I got. That was some sensitive ass shit, man. At the end of the day, You had another question, or you gonna dip out?
I have to dip out,
Okay.
but I have to come back.
Well, I got a question. Are you single?
No, I'm not saying.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that either.
What you say?
Oh, he said, damn.
What you say? What you say? I hear it, Mike.
I'm not single.
Yeah, asked if she was single.
No, she just had a date.
Yeah.
That was last week, right? She flew up out of here.
Are you flying? Ow, ow, you flying to get the...
No, me and my boyfriend, we still date. We have fun. And I didn't get anything for Valentine's Day.
You weren't supposed to.
And I was
That's a bullshit commercialized date. Like, why?
right.
Yeah.
I wasn't even looking.
So if you look and want something and you need something on that day, you looking for validation. You need validation for that one day. Like,
right.
That shit corny.
We I don't want to say we have Valentine's every day, but we do because we
Y'all
love
have
each
it often
other.
throughout the year, right?
We love each other every day. And
Hey, the motherfuckers who ran out and got all that shit, that's the only time
I'm about to say, most of that shit from 8 years ago, they just put it in the basement.
they
Just bring it back up, spray it with Febreze.
No,
Hey,
I
man,
love
got
to
the
see
teddy bears.
everybody enjoying Valentine's Day, but it is like, honestly, once you hit a certain,
I think it's cool for like young
number
kids.
one, I can't celebrate. I'm not supposed to celebrate holidays, period, because I'm Muslim. But even when I wasn't, Valentine's Day was never like something I don't even like them little. I like flowers, but that dollar store Rite Aid candy, balloons. I don't like balloons. I think I might be the angry old lady. Because I don't like a lot of things, like, at the end of the day. But love is love. And I want you guys, I'll be back.
Get your
I'll
happy
be back.
and love ass
I
out.
need everybody in these comments to tell them that they need to
Angry.
submit some footage to NGTV before they get dropped from the network, before they even put some up.
Dang.
I wouldn't do that. But no, seriously, producer, this is for you. We need an episode, a sizzle, please. I hear people like, yo, they really got a good show. People saying congratulations, and I'm like, I ain't get one yet.
And we dropping the ball.
Don't say it like that.
That's what it is.
No, but guess what? When y'all
She shouldn't be
land,
begging for content. Like, she really shouldn't be.
when y'all land, it's gonna be right on time. That's how I look at it.
All right, so it's always transparency with me, right? So this our
It's
third
downfall.
Put a foot up his ass or something. But no, full transparency. This is the first time we've all been together live in one space, and the first episode, the sound was janky, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's really not Don's fault. He came into some new equipment and he tried to use it, and he should have just stuck to what he know. Last show was all that. That shit came out. It was clear. It was beautiful. It sounded great.
But you ain't had no haircut.
I ain't had no haircut. I was wolf. I had PDs. I didn't eat
so
shit.
we
Had
all-
my stomach growling on the mic.
We all got to suffer, huh?
So no, that's not what happened. What happened was the output compressed the footage. I'm gonna send it to you. You still gonna get it. So if that first one gonna go up like that, we just
No.
got.
I want you guys to be happy about what's up there. You know, it is TV. Like, and we all over the country. Like, and I want to shout out to NGTV. We definitely going on the analytics. That's why I need you guys to come on so we can go up even more.
Yeah, we're gonna bump that thing up, but it just gotta look good because again, like you said, it's a show. I never know who's watching. And if it has my brand on it and it's representing Flight and his brand, it's representing OG and his brand across the country.
Right.
I want us to be examples of, you know what I mean?
And I'm not trying to be funny, but if y'all could get some Mexicans on your show, some people from, I'm just saying that because Mexico, Russia, they like really tune in Canada. America, of course, most of our viewers are from America, but Mexico is next. Canada is after Mexico. and then we got Russia. We all over, but when I was looking at the analytics earlier, those places like
We
the
gonna
numbers
get
are real
translated
high.
Though, so, I don't speak no Espanol.
Yeah.
They got something that's Americanized. I'm just playing with that, but that would be a good show too, especially if y'all can find a Mexican comedian.
We got some dope people coming up too, man. I got a guy that lives in Culver City. He's a film producer and a writer, and he's gonna come on the show. I got some good people lined up, just waiting for the yeses to come through. Wait, on air though?
What happened?
I don't know. Something's happening. I don't know.
What you get a text message about?
It's really cryptic.
Man, fuck all that.
All right, Vic, we appreciate you.
I'm getting kicked out.
You can stay as long as you want.
No, I'm just playing.
She might got another hot.
Look, I gotta hide my bottom.
Like, put your phone down. Don't take
I'm not going my phone.
She really.
Thank you guys.
We appreciate you coming, hanging with us. You're welcome back anytime. That was fun. Next week we switch into a different software so that we could record so it doesn't come out compressed, and it'll be 4K or at least 1080. Because we want to be in Russia just like everybody else want to be in Russia. All right, so let's get it. Once again, you guys download NGTV. Make sure y'all show Vicky some love. She can follow her at NGTV on Instagram as well. We need to get back into some of these topics. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Mama, I made it. I'm on TV. What y'all want to? Let's talk about OG, the Tinder Swindler or Jim Jones.
What the hell is the Tinder Swindler?
The Tinder Swindler is the GOAT.
I knew you was going to say
He
that.
the GOAT.
I knew you was going to say that.
I gotta get back online. I'm missing out on every fucking
It's on.
thing. I
It's
don't
like
know
a
what the
Netflix
hell.
special, I think.
Yeah, it's in that. So I
Oh,
guess
it's a joint on
They
that.
going around swindling women out of money, whatever,
so
and they going for this shit over and over
That's the
again.
name of it, Tinder
The
Swindler.
Tinder Swindler.
Tinder Swindler. Let's play the.
I'll watch it tonight.
We're gonna play this. We'll be right back to talk about the Tinder Swindler.
Forget about West Elm Caleb. Let's talk about the Tinder Swindler. This man, Simon Levi, conned an estimate of $10 million out of women he met on Tinder. The man attracted women on Tinder and claimed to be the son of Lev Levi, an Israeli diamond tycoon. His Instagram displayed a life of luxury with private planes, designer clothes, and worldwide travel. And when women met with him in person for dates, not only did he look like his picture, but he had the wealth that he was displaying on his social media. On dates, he would fly women around the world on his private jet, give them luxurious gifts. They were picked up by drivers in Rolls Royces. They genuinely believed that he was the son of a diamond tycoon. He would reveal intimate details about his life, and these women would end up falling in love with him. He would then tell these women that he got into some rough dealings with the diamond business and he needed their help. He would then ask them for thousands of dollars, and fully convinced that they know who this man is and that they loved him and they wanted to keep him safe, they sent it over. One woman was scammed out of over $200,000. In 2019, he was sentenced to 15 months in jail for fraud, theft, and forgery, but was released after 5 months for good behavior. And now he's back on Instagram and allegedly back on Tinder.
And we are back. So that's a short synopsis of the Tinder Swindler. So it's unfortunate you guys didn't hear it. Flight, you didn't hear it.
Nah, but I mean, based off of what y'all told me, I mean, that's my uncle. That ain't nothing new. That's been going on for years. He the king of getting $30 out of somebody.
So
Maybe we getting real money out of him.
I know he
quick
getting real
synopsis
money
of-
too.
who he is. He was from, I want to say, India.
Israel, I think.
Israel.
Like that.
And then when he left Israel, he changed his name, got fake passports and IDs, whatever. And he was you know, he went on Tinder, the dating app Tinder. He's Israeli. Okay, thank you. Nigga, you gonna have to get a mic. You just can't be yelling out random shit. That shit is distracting. I told you, get you a mic. Where was I at? Israeli changed his name and got on Instagram, started posting he living this lavish lifestyle. He definitely was. But the way he was living this lifestyle was he claimed that he was the son of a diamond
dealer or some
mogul, diamond billionaire. He had a website like this. This nigga is the greatest con art. Like,
but the motherfucker, I'm talking about my enemy.
She said,
my enemies after
the
me.
best con man ever. These females are dumb as fuck. The man tells me I need $20,000. Someone
Yeah.
me nice.
Was any black
me
woman?
nice knowing you.
So how you gonna come to me? Your family, your dad, your family got all this money. So I'm the first person you think of to get some money from because the people after you.
Here's my question: was there any black women?
No, you couldn't get a fucking. You couldn't get a fucking turkey hoagie from a black woman. You telling some shit like that?
First of all, black woman ain't giving you nothing.
Yeah, you gonna get your dumb ass out of here talking some crazy shit like that.
Don't, ladies, do not take this wrong. Okay, do not take. A black woman will give you the shirt off her back, but she doesn't know you gotta be dug in for a long time.
You ain't gonna tell her no dumb ass shit like
you
that.
ain't gonna meet her, and a month later you tell her, you know,
my enemies is after me. They froze
after me. They traced me by my credit card.
Well, who the fuck is your enemies that they can freeze your account?
And that was the biggest.
My enemies froze my account. Well, who the fuck is after you that can freeze your account?
The government.
And they ain't catch you yet.
Whatever government your bank is located, it's got to be because them the only people, the bank or the government, the only people can freeze your account.
Yeah. And if it's the government, they gonna find your motherfucking ass.
They gonna track your monkey ass down. If the government was after you, first of all, he had sent the one. So it was the one girl. She was like fed up. She was like, you know, this motherfucker got me for all this money. I'm in all this debt. She was getting credit cards in his, you know, in her name for him. He had told the girl one time, you know, get $25,000 cash and meet me here. I think it was Amsterdam or something like that. But he had like 6 or 7 women in rotation like this, giving them 20, 25,000, 10,000. Like he had the one girl.
He pulled for the check.
When he had it sitting on the table. I would tell you how savage this motherfucker was. The one John, he had been telling her, yeah, you know, I love you and we're going to be together. We're going to have a baby. He had her going around looking at condos and all that shit. She said, what's the budget? It said $15,000. That was the monthly budget for a condo. So she going around, she looking at all these expensive ass condos, FaceTiming them to show them the condos and all that. And after he got her for about $65,000, he tell her, fly to Amsterdam. If I'm wrong, you guys please correct me in the comments.
Yeah, let me watch
Lisa,
this.
I am going to talk about that one as well. I see your comment. So he tell her fly out to Amsterdam. She flew out there on her own dime. Said I'm gonna have a check. What the check was $200,000. So she was hyping shit like, yo, you only owe me 65. That's the check. So when she walked in the door, the check was already on the table. She picked the check up like sweet. She put the check away. Whole time he being cold to the bitch, like he fleeing her basically. She get back home. She deposited the check.
That shit bounced like a Super Bowl.
She said she checking her account every day. First day go by, no money. Second day go by, nah, no money today. She let a week go by before she actually called the bank. The bank like, man,
you know damn well.
we can't do nothing with this check.
Dang.
Check bounced like a Super Bowl, like OG said. And the fucked up thing is, he really was the best that ever do it, right? He told the one John, he said, he sent her a picture. he had this big boy with him, like his big homie. That'd be like equivalent to me.
Oh, he got fake beat up.
Man, your body, he got fake beat up.
My enemies caught up with me.
They caught up with me. We
But
narrowly.
thank God, yeah, George was here.
Wow.
So the one girl he got like that with the fake check, right? She didn't have enough. Now she crying and all this shit. She like, I think she was Danish, right? And she called the newspaper like, yo, I want to expose him. They like, yo, you got any proof? She sent them all the proof, right? So the story come out. It's the one chick he got in the spin cycle. She get ready to get on the plane. She going to go see him. She look at the phone like, the story broke. She put her phone on airplane mode, read the whole story. So by the time she landed, she knew everything. Check out the fly shit she did. She called a girl like, yo, we gonna get this motherfucker, but first let me pull a move. I need to get my money back. He done got her for like 40, 50,000. She like, no, I need to get my money back. So she hit him up like, yo, because right now, since the story hit, he was hurting for money because now all the women like, I ain't got nothing for you.
Yeah.
He telling her this is all lies created by my enemies from hurt women, yada yada. She like, no, I believe you, babe. I believe you, babe. I'm gonna take it. Won't you sell your clothes? Because the boy had all this designer shit, right? Everything. Gucci, Versace, Louis Vuitton, all this shit. So she flew out to see the boy, pulled up on him, got like 6-7 suitcases full of luxury shit. She flew back home. She immediately started putting that shit on eBay. Wherever you can sell it, she's selling all the shit. So he get mad, like, yo, what's up with the brand? Like, it's been a few days now. It don't take that long to sell the clothes. You got to send me the
Fair
money.
exchange, ain't never been no robbery.
She ignoring the shit out of him. He starts sending all these threatening ass messages. You fuck with the wrong one. You fuck with me, you will learn. He was mad than a motherfucker. So now he done scammed all these women out of like close to, I think they said the total was like $10 million total.
He didn't get that much time.
They finally catch this motherfucker. He was sentenced to 15 months, right? Guess how many months this nigga did?
2,
5.
5.
He did 5 months in jail and is free. Gets out of jail, go back on Tinder. So the update is Tinder banned the motherfucker for life. Like he's banned from Tinder.
He gonna find another lick.
He gonna find another lick, bro.
He gonna find another lick.
He already back on Instagram. Matter of fact, what happened was when the shit blew up on Netflix, he took his Instagram down. But prior to the shit blowing up on Netflix, he had already been out of jail for
He like the Africans.
and he balled all over again.
I'm about to say, did he sell a story to Netflix?
No, because they reached out to him and they tried to get him for the story, and he declined. He told them if the shit come out, he gonna sue them and all this other shit. It was goofy if you ask me. But that motherfucker was the best con man I ever seen in my life. Let's see. Let's get to some of these comments. This still funny to me. Jillian said, Tinder Swindler, best con man ever. These females are dumb as fuck. The man tells me I need 20,000. Someone is after me. She talking about me. Nice knowing you. Bye.
I guess she gonna be caught
Someone
or not.
after him, not me. Lisa said, I can't believe how much money those women gave. Like, was it that good? You know what it was? Let's talk about the psychology.
They was chasing it. He had the fucking carrot at the end of the stick, dangling it. And they thought he had money and they was chasing that shit.
Exactly. If you meet somebody who has 100 million, right, and he in the jam, and he say, "Yo, give me 50,000," you ain't gonna really think too much about that.
But they don't even know him well enough though.
A month.
Yeah.
He had him in the spin cycle in a month.
Fast. That's how. But money, man, money will do it all the time.
Wow.
They was chasing that shit and lost out.
Christine said he's a hustler. That's on them dummies who gave him their money. Tamika said, laugh out loud. Yes, that was my cousin. Oh,
Oh shit!
oh wait a minute, Tamika. I don't know if you want to put fam like that on blast. Lisa said one was going to sell her car for him. Yeah. Lisa, he'd take money from one woman and take the other one out. So yeah, when he had got that 20, when he had told the one girl bring the 20,000 to Amsterdam or wherever he was at, and she bought the money, and he's supposed to be getting out of Dodge, she's gonna fly to somewhere else to get away from his enemies. He then flew to the next bitch that was at the club getting bottle service all night. Just BMF, he blowing money fast, like out of pocket.
Hey.
Tamika says, hell no. Lisa Carter, no, yeah, Lisa said none were black.
Yeah, I'm about to say, hey.
Steve said he couldn't get $10 from a sister.
Shit.
Jillian said,
Exactly. They want to know who, what, when, where, why, and how.
Exactly.
$20. What do you need $20?
Yeah, $20.
Lisa said no more.
You
than
want to do what? Because you're enemies.
Yeah.
What's the nigga name? My cousin can handle it. You don't need $20. My cousin got you. He likes shooting at people. You don't even need $20.
Bet the motherfuckers won't come to the hood. Come lay low here.
Yeah.
Come to the projects. Bro.
What? You want what?
Come to the hood. It ain't got to be the projects. Come to the hood. We got you. They ain't gonna show up.
20,000.
Lisa said no more than $40. All right, Lisa, I need that 40. You can cash app it to me. I'll put the cash app in the comments. She said. She also said Steve sent them cards to him in his name. Yeah, they was getting credit.
Yeah.
American Express at that. You know how hard it is to get an American Express card. They were sending him Amex for sure. Jillian said the last girl got her clothes back and sold them. They weren't her clothes. Those all was his.
It was his clothes.
That was all his designer stuff. She went and got and sold all of that shit. Tamika said they was dumb and naive. Lisa said Jillian, she's still selling stuff, laugh out loud. Lisa said he did it so well he didn't have to pay it back. Like this nigga is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Don said that was the dude Peter. That was the bodyguard, right? Peter was the bodyguard. Yeah, she'll be selling the rest of her life. Lisa said after his release, he started a business, dating, and he started a business.
I'm about to say he probably started his own act. You can do that now.
He has a model girlfriend. Jillian said, first of all, a multimillionaire won't be on Tinder. Yeah, they definitely got their own apps, right?
Yeah.
Or they probably got private matchmakers and all that shit. Tamika says, shit, he won the second day.
I about to say not only that, he was giving out he was giving out the D because you got to fucking aligning out of something to get 20,000. He was hitting it good.
I don't know, man. Like
it was like upon meeting them and shit. Like
if we look at the psychology behind it, they're already on the dating app. So you can already assume that the dating pool where they are is small and they're not looking for those men in their dating proximity.
They're looking for the 1%.
Exactly. And they thought they came across the 1%. So, it's a certain level of it. The girl even explained it. Like, it was a certain level of excitement. The first girl that they featured, the one who ultimately, lined him up, she was like, this, I had never met anybody like this. I never knew anybody who was
the top 1%.
In that 1%. And the life was exciting.
The 9 out of the 10 upper dudes wasn't good enough for him.
Yeah, but he wasn't providing anything that he was selling.
They thought he was. That's the mayor thought.
Technically, he was
because he would take it from you and give it to somebody else. It was like going around like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, it was a Ponzi scheme. It had to fall apart because eventually
you're gonna run out of money. You got to always get somebody in the pipeline.
So I would take him money, right? I would take $20K
I get it.
And then I would take him to a 5-star hotel.
But he needs somebody else to come behind you to give him more money.
Right.
So shit was bound to fall apart. But he was showing them the lifestyle. That he had them on private jets. He had them in 5-star restaurants.
Yeah. He was looking like that.
He had all.
Yeah, because they was funneling the money.
Okay.
Taking money from A, B, and C and then spending it with D, so he can groom her.
And it just was sick of going
Exactly.
around. Like he kept having people fresh meat on the hook.
Yeah,
give the money up.
Fresh meat on the hook, give them the money up for sure. So they already had good credit to get them American Express cards. Lisa said they do. Lisa also said they had millionaire matchmakers. Exactly. I figured that. Jillian said, I mean, I like red flags, but dang, people after you be broke and don't have any family, friends to help you out, again, bye. Jillian, like, nigga, you just gonna have to get killed. Lisa said, did you see them taking out loans, having their savings? Yeah, yep. Motherfucking creditors was on their ass. Matter of fact, one girl had American. Look, this is how crazy this shit. The one girl had American Express come to her house. Yeah. Like, that's crazy. American Express came to this lady's house. That is wild. But that's the Tinder Swindler. I want to get to this last topic. Well, technically, it's not the last topic, but I definitely want to talk about this. We're going to talk about Jim Jones. But first, there's this.
Hey, it's your man Angry Old Head for the Biggest Exclusive Podcast. Coming soon to NGTV. Be on the lookout for us. I got my man Big Roll with me. What's going on, Big Roll?
Hey, man, come get current with NGTV. Salute.
Oh, this was your notes.
No, that's I copy and paste verbatim.
Oh, okay. Where is it at, though? Because you got it.
Let me see.
Oh, it say praise your man. Okay.
Yeah,
that's the heading.
That was just the title.
Okay.
So, right quick, you guys may remember Sewell from the show, Sultan Ibn Shabazz. He was kind enough to. We saw this on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
And we thought it was good. We thought it would be something good for the show, and wanted to read it out loud, put it on the show. So first, I want to thank Sewell for it. But ladies and gentlemen, we want to hear your opinion on it before we jump on to Jim Jones. So Angry OG going to read what Sewell wrote on Facebook. He's going to give you the title and everything, and we definitely want your feedback. So let us know what you think after you hear OG.
The heading was praise your men when they do good. When a man does something that you love, you would like him to continue his efforts. Be sure to express your gratitude. So often we can condemn men for their mistakes and evil deeds, but we find it very difficult to praise them when they do good. It is very easy to put men down, but it takes love, wisdom, courage, compassion, understanding, and the true desire to see them become their better selves. When we are able to acknowledge their good works, or our words of thanks, appreciation, and acknowledgement will inspire them to go harder and do greater good. This is not about men being childish, but about women being the most powerful source of inspiration in the lives of the men they love. Tell them the good that they do, and they will increase in their love and devotion to you. They truly want to please you. The question is, can you be satisfied with their very best?
Can you read that last paragraph again, bro?
Tell them the good that they do, and they will increase in their love and devotion to you. They truly want to please you. The question is, can you be satisfied with their very best?
So, hearing that man read out loud, first of all, you read it. I want to hear your thoughts on it, OG.
That's 100% true, because the essence of a man is to please a woman. If you have a woman and you're just a pat on the back and make you go run through a fucking brick wall. You don't ask for nothing but a pat on the back, some acknowledgement or whatever, because you damn sure gonna tell me when I'm fucking up or I'm not doing something right. I'm gonna hear that all fucking day, every day, twice on Sundays.
Come on, Pastor.
But you just a little attaboy,
Yeah,
it'll go a long way. That's all.
Very true, sir.
And what's the title again?
Praise your men when they do good.
Ladies, next week we gonna talk extensively about this.
I would even add on to that. Praise your men when they do good, and still respect them when they fuck up. Because we gonna fuck up too. So
everybody fuck up.
Still have that respect for them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people lose that respect when
So next week
something
we're
like.
gonna have some, female energy on the show. Excuse me. So I want to bring that back because that bears like discussion, right? Because I think is a few levels to that. It's something to take away in each line of what was written there. And I want to dive into that. I want to like do a deep dive into that because I feel like a lot of times women ask for a lot from men, right? And to most men,
not even ask, they expect.
That even better.
Just because they're women, they expect.
And a man can over deliver, right?
It ain't enough.
And it ain't enough. So I know that's going to kind of trigger some people, but I think it's important that we take a deeper dive into that. As a matter of fact, we probably should bring Sewell on the show too. Yeah, we should probably see
this. Right here is not about men being childish, but about women being the most powerful source of inspiration.
Exactly.
That goes to what you would do for your woman, especially when she acknowledged, whatever it is that you're doing or whatever.
Yeah, because it's one thing for a woman to be supportive, but it's another thing to know that your woman is supportive, has your back, and gives you positive reinforcement,
right?
With appreciation and gratefulness. Like you said, that's the kind of woman you jump in front of the bullet for, you run through the wall for, and that you want to protect with every essence of your being. Jillian Marie said, I agree with this 100%. She also said, all too often men don't receive praise they deserve. You never hear the positive, only the negative. I agree with that 1000%. Lisa says, I agree. We tend to focus on the negative too much sometimes. And I can tell you from personal experience, man, like if you're around a miserable motherfucker and all you hear is what you doing wrong,
Facebook,
and how you not good enough, and what you ain't doing, like, and somebody's response, like, I was dealing with a motherfucker, like, they first response to any and all situation was something fucking negative. That shit is like living under a dark cloud. Like, at some point, it starts to fuck with your sanity.
Mm-hmm.
And when it starts to fuck with your sanity, if you're able to recognize, I think a lot of men, I think we experienced that a few months back with the guy, the doctor with he killed the two women. Yeah. It was a tragedy in Baltimore, and he actually killed the one woman,
his kid's
mom, and then the one his new girlfriend that was pregnant. Now again, I'm not making that comparison to make light of that situation. I'm saying he probably was in that situation dealing with that constant negativity for so long.
And then he thought it was deja vu all over again.
And then he snapped.
Yep.
He snapped. And it's not something easily recognizable, right? Like, you can't walk up to somebody. I've been depressed, right? I've been in the mentally bad space, and nobody around me knew. Right? OG, we had that conversation. You personally went through that.
Yeah.
And you was like, yo, nobody knew.
Yeah.
And you didn't talk to nobody. And that's the man, quote unquote, in us. Right? We don't talk to anybody. We didn't. But, it's important that we take a deeper dive into that next week. And I'm looking forward to that show. I want to get to the rest of these comments before we move on. I agree with Don says the excuse normally given when they don't is because, and I quote, well, doing good is what should normally be done. So, like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, what? Lisa says she's agreed. Christine says she's agreed. Don says, but let a dude do that to a lady, then we ain't shit. We don't appreciate them, et cetera, and we get called everything in the book. Yeah, I agree. But that's good. We're gonna take a deeper dive into that next week. So make sure you guys lock in to that next week. But I did have a video that I wanted to play. It's about 2 minutes long. Bear with us. And I kind of want to make sure, because I'm playing the video because I felt this shit in my spirit. Because just the long and short of it, Jim Jones was in a Gucci store. He didn't get the treatment he think he deserved, that he feel like he deserves, going in there spending 30, 40,000, whatever he was in there, spending the bag, and that shit triggered me. Okay, so I'm gonna play the video. Make sure volume all the way up, y'all. Volume all the way up, because this young man, his name is Young Merc, found him on TikTok. It's the TikTok video of the week, and he had his and I'm gonna say this. I think he nailed exactly what I was feeling. So take a look.
We've been in Gucci for about an hour, right? Now we in Gucci in the VIP. Like 2 hours. Right? Since we came in here, having nobody came and showed us no courtesy, no amenities, no nothing. Period. Not even a drink of water. Asked to speak to a manager. Sent me a black guy out here to start telling me some bullshit. So they got the black guy racial profiling on black people. Asked to speak to a manager bigger than him. Everybody disappeared. Ain't nobody come out yet. I still ain't getting no sparkling water. I still ain't getting no champagne. I still ain't getting nothing. I didn't have a salesperson inside of my VIP suite the whole time I was there. I had to keep screaming for VIP people to help me out. Now everybody don't know where the real manager is. No? I'm tired of this. We spending all this money as entertainers inside these stores. They hire these black people.
You know why y'all being treated that way? It's because they don't take any of our asses seriously, especially not black entertainers like you. And quite frankly, why should they? You think it's a coincidence why they sent the black manager to come handle the situation? It's so that when they kick y'all asses out the store, you can't sue them for racial profiling. Speaking of racial profiling, y'all forgot about this, huh? I mean, what? Are you really trying to tell me that y'all forgot about this shit? I didn't. Now, mind you, I'm not pocket watching. You and any other black celebrity are free to do with your money as you please. But exactly how is it that y'all witness all the blatant racism from these foreign clothing stores, then go back to spend a bag at these same racist stores and be surprised when you walk in there and they treat you like a word that rhymes with trigger? If I was a white manager there, I wouldn't take y'all seriously either, especially not on Black History Month. They know no matter how much they disrespect black people, they still gonna get their money at the end of the day. Rapper, TV star, ball player, makes no difference. They look at every last one of us exactly the same. The amount of money that y'all spend at these stores is irrelevant. Why? Because there's always gonna be white people to walk in right after you that will always spend more. They not worried about losing your business, because when it all comes down to it, they believe that their label is more important than your self-respect. And the fact that you waited in there for a full hour without any sort of accommodation further proves my point. You ever wonder why the price tags in those stores are so high? It's because they thought the people without skin color couldn't afford it. We fly high, no lie, you know this, Paulin.
Shout out to that gentleman, Young Merc, on TikTok. Make sure you guys go follow him. Christine said he couldn't have said it any better. Now, we either have quarterback mentalities when it comes to...
He was being an attention whore. Like, it don't take that long to walk out of the store and spend your money somewhere else. You know they don't want you in there. What the fuck you in there for?
He waited around for a half
hour. Yeah, you walking around ranting like he was you looking for attention.
A half hour.
Spend your money somewhere else.
For a half
don't give him no more money. Like, that's the inclusion shit. You want to be included.
But
you want to be a part of their shit. Like, fuck them. Just don't spend your money with them no more.
So remember 2 episodes ago, I had went on a little tangent about how important it is to buy black, this is a prime example. When I say we either got a quarterback mentality, this is the analogy that I'm using. Quarterbacks have to have a short memory because you go out there and throw an interception and you linger on that shit and you let it stick in your head, it'll throw your game off. Same with punters when they miss kicks. You have to have a short memory. I think black people got kickers and fucking quarterback mentalities because we forget too fast. He showed you an example of that blackface fucking sweater. That wasn't that long ago. That was not that long ago. And last I checked, T.I. went on a rant about banning Gucci. And then there was another design. I don't know if it was Louis Vuitton. I don't know who the fuck it was, but they had the fucking nooses around people's neck on the fucking runway.
Yeah.
My problem with all of these designers is they don't want our money.
So they shouldn't get it.
So they shouldn't get our fucking money. Bottom line. At the end of the day, what we have to realize is the power of the black dollar. We don't have enough time for me to go on a tangent about that. So I want to keep it short and sweet. Stop supporting these brands who could care two shits about you. They steal from us at every time. Let's be honest. Where do you think these top designers get their ideas from?
Should they hire
The biggest scam in fashion is white labeling, aka private labeling. If you ever bought a t-shirt for more than $20 fucking, you got ripped off. So you mean to tell me the same Hanes or Fruit of the Loom factory that produced every t-shirt,
they got special cotton.
They must got
Gucci $400 shirts. That's special.
The Egyptian cotton or some shit.
Yeah.
No,
Egypt don't even have no more cotton.
No, what they did was they took them same t-shirts and put their name on it and charge you ridiculously stupid motherfuckers $500, $200, $150. That's what they do. It doesn't make sense. That's one of the biggest scams. When you ever see a designer with electronics, that shit is white label. White label only means that the manufacturer manufactures that product and you get to put your private label on it. So if Top Flight makes hats, right, and he's a manufacturer of hats and he produces 20,000 hats a day,
right? He'll sell you a tagless shirt.
He's going to sell you on it. Exactly. That hat that costs him 50 cents to make, he going to sell to you for $3, right? You gonna buy it for $3, stitch your tag in it, put your logo on it, and sell it for $60.
Yeah.
And the poppy store got that same hat for $5.
But it don't got that name on it, so you don't want it.
But because it don't have the name on there, you don't want it. It's the insanity, man. If you want black people to buy something, tell them they can't afford it or it's not made for them. And they will rob a bank. They will rob their fellow black man, the poppy store, the pizza man, to go get that shit.
We Tinder trenders, whatever, in different ways.
That is the wildest shit. It's annoying, man. But and then the other thing is, a lot of these fashion houses and a lot of black men are very misogynistic and homophobic. Yet most of these fashion houses are head by someone from the LG, from BT, from the Gooch.
Yeah.
And I don't understand it. I do not understand it. Now, there is a difference between something that is standard quality and something that's good or great quality. And it has nothing to do
with name,
with a fashion house or nothing like that.
It's just a product that they use.
It's just right. Some people treat materials differently so they feel better on your skin, so they pre-shrink it. You don't have to worry about shrinkage. Some people use 100% cotton as opposed to a cotton blend, right? If you're gonna pay for something, pay for quality and not the name on it that's stitched in there or painted on there
And a lot of
or
that
heat
shit be
pressed on
corny.
there.
You may be paying a grip for that shit.
Man, some of
and
these
that shit look hideous.
You know, some of these. You ever see some of these Balenciaga sneakers?
All of them. Ain't no some of them. All of them ugly as shit.
Yeah, Adam Jones crazy.
Look like you should be walking on the moon with them.
And because they say Balenciaga, they paying $12, $13, $14, $1,500 for them.
Ugly as shit.
So the moral of the story is, don't spend your money in places
you're
that
not welcome.
You're not welcome, and that don't value you. If Bill Gates walked into that same store, he'd have had champagne from the minute.
I guarantee you, Bill
he'd have
Gates
somebody wiping his ass.
Nothing Gucci.
I would bet
Bill
money
Gates
you right.
got Hanes t-shirts and Levi jeans.
And here's the thing.
And Skechers. Don't forget the Skechers.
And here's the thing. And I'm gonna give you an example from our people, our culture. People who look rich,
not.
People with real wealth don't flaunt that shit because they don't care about that shit. Here's the example, and we're gonna cut the show. Here's the example. Everybody remember Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z, In My Lifetime Volume 1, Jay-Z.
Right.
Everybody remember Jay-Z with the chains and the Phantoms and the Bentley and the icebergs.
Look at him now.
Look at Jay-Z now. You don't know what the fuck brand he wearing. You don't see a chain outside of, I don't even see his wedding ring half the time because he's not even on social 90% of the times. You never see him. But he don't have big diamond rings and earrings. He's not walking around with stacks of money on his shoulder or making phone calls with $100,000. He not fanning money out on the floor or spelling broke niggas. He don't have no big dumbass platinum and diamond Jesus piece around his neck. He a billionaire. He is a billionaire. His wife has money. Like you said, Bill Gates walks around. Steve Jobs, rest his soul.
Cuban.
His motherfucker walk around with a turtleneck, black turtleneck and jeans. Mark Cuban, you never know Mark Cuban had any money whatsoever, bro. Stop trying to look rich and do the necessary shit.
Keep up with the Joneses.
To actually make you rich. Okay.
You ever found out who the Joneses
who
was?
is the damn Joneses?
Never found out who the Joneses is.
That's another Black History comment.
And then we gonna get up out of here. Lisa said facts. OG Q said that Joan I sent you. Lisa said that was 2021. Q said I could have sworn they banned them though. That came and went as per usual. Christine said, "Yup, bro. Been too many times these designers have shown us that they don't like us, don't need us. Buy black people. Yeah, buy black, man. That's a great mantra. Spend your money with your own people, build wealth in these communities so we can get out of this economic poorhouse, and we'll have some sort of not advantage, but we can catch up economically because it's important that we have the money or we have the spending power to actually make things affordable for our people. And there are black designers. I watched one today on YouTube talk about how the large fashion houses send spies and people to steal their ideas. And because they're so small, they don't have the money to fight.
Yeah.
So the best thing that we could
Ain't
do
nobody
is
more creative than us.
The best thing I agree.
No group
First
of people
of all,
more creative than
we
us.
turn nothing into something every time.
Every time, yep.
Nobody's more creative.
I'm gonna leave you with this, motherfucker. We took assholes and made them edibles.
Yeah, chitlins, malls.
Fuck it. What's her name? Saul from Country Cooking was on Instagram Live with 30, 40 pans of chitlins.
Yeah.
Sold out. Gone. Don't play with the culture, man. Start appreciating and understanding your buying power. Understand that black dollars matter. Understand that we control culture. We control cool. Stop giving these people power by spending our money with them. I promise you, if everybody black stop spending their money with these brands, they go bankrupt. Like Christine Kane said, know your worth. And with that being said, we're going to end the show like we always end the show.
I'm about to call Nashua live on air.
You want to call her live on air?
Yeah, I'm about to call her live on air.
Okay, let's do it. He about to call Nashua live on air.
I'm about to call Nashua live on air.
Let's see. Because I think she did get it wrong, bro. Put it on speaker.
No, she might say something inappropriate.
So? They can't cut the line. We own. I keep telling you, we own everything.
She hit the button.
She hit the button on
Dish.
She sent you the voicemail?
Dish.
Damn.
She hit the button.
She probably did that. You lucky it wasn't a flip phone. You didn't hear that bitch go.
She hit the button on me.
All right, we gonna figure it out. We gonna get Nene on the line. If you guys aren't followers, follow the Big Exclusive Podcast on everything: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Yeah. What's up with you?
Put it on speaker.
No, you got a bone to pick. You mad at me? You done clicked off the show and everything. I got disrespected somebody. Where was the disrespect at though, Nashua? I'm gonna let you talk, but you're gonna let me talk first to get mine out.
Yo, you can't be live and we can't hear the conversation, bro.
I gotta let her know I'm live on the show. This conversation is gonna be live, and I'm putting you on speaker. See, I want to go on speaker.
No, she don't want to go.
All right.
You shouldn't feel that way though. You shouldn't.
You're watching, ladies and gentlemen, is the Angry OG.
Yes.
The conversation live on air.
Yes.
One of our listeners, Nashua.
Yes.
OG does best in light of the situation, and Nene misunderstood
His sister, Shannon's sister,
for a specific person that made known that she was, in fact, had.
So tell me how I tore her down.
Good morning, gorgeous.
Right, exactly. We was talking about marriage advice, but she misunderstood. I think it was a coincidence. It was bad timing, and at the end of the day, I wouldn't let nobody.
See, you got instantly mad, but you don't know why you mad.
Take the camera off. Take the camera. Cut the tape.
You gotta say what I said though. Like I said, what's up with all of this flower giving out on the show tonight? Everybody giving out roses. So who did I offend by saying that? Yeah, so how did you get offended by that? So how are you offended by that though? That's on them. That's on them. I didn't single nobody out or nothing. So if you got low self-esteem and you took anything from what I said, that's on you. Who did I single out? You saying I don't have to single nobody out, but you're not saying who I singled out. So what's the problem if I didn't single nobody out? So what's wrong with me saying that? No, you're going too far with it. It wasn't even that deep. Because nobody else got what you got from it. Like, you're the only one that took that from it.
Also, with this, ladies and gentlemen,
you had low self-esteem, right?
This is two people working.
It's past
working
present.
out their differences.
It's past. Like, it's not present.
Two individuals working out their differences.
Who is the other person, though? You didn't even name the other person.
This is what you call being two responsible adults. Misunderstanding, talk it out, work it out. That's what it's all about.
Well, why she don't feel the way you feel, though? if it was about her. She don't feel the way you feel, and it was about her. So she don't because she took it the way it was supposed to be taken.
Bonus coverage.
You're going too far. She's sharing people, so I already know that's his people. Why are you so mad though? Yeah, you could not like it, but why are you mad? You mad? You tell me I'm off of this joint. I'm disappointed. Like who did I disrespect? Who did I disrespect? Tell me where the disrespect started or whatever. Yeah, because you in the hospital. You shouldn't be hollering like that. You really shouldn't. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay.
And there you have bonus coverage of the drama that happened tonight on the Big Exclusive podcast. Christine Kane says she's speaking emotional. He's speaking literal. They won't understand each other. I think she's right. But let's end the show how we end the show every week. Last word, 1-2 minutes. Doesn't have to be about anything that happened on the show tonight. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, I got some last words.
All right, OG.
Fuck all y'all.
Damn.
First off, up the pitch
In the click you claim,
West side when we ride coming quick, we game. You claim
be a player, but I fucked your wife. We bust some bad boys, niggas fuck your life.
Just
cut the show off. Fuck the show.
That's it. Yeah, that's how you end. Yeah, you got to end like that.